Alright, what up guys? It's time for a new series, I guess you could call it that. Basically the focus is kind of gaming in Japan. Yeah, so I'll be showcasing like coin op, like weird shit I find in stores, crap like that. Like Japan exclusives. So hopefully you can get a feel for, or maybe learn about something that you've not seen before. So today, if you follow the blog, you'll know that most of my shit got stolen when I moved to Sweden a year ago. So I thought, now that I'm in Japan, why not restart a retro collection? So I went to Osaka and I picked up this thing. It's called an FC Duel. Basically, it's a system. It cost me about 4,000 yen. I don't know how much that is in dollars. Or pounds even. I think it's about 30 something pounds if you're English and you know how much that is. And it's a system that plays both Super Nintendo and NES games. So you can see there it says FC, which is Famicom, and SFC, which is Super Famicom. And you can see like it has little cartridge things there. And then if I turn it over, it's got like a bunch of stuff on it. In Japanese, like specs for the controller, stuff that you get, like a list of things that you get. So let's see what we get here. You get the system, 2 controllers, an AC cable, and a video cable. So let's open this sucker up and see what it looks like. I'm doing this with one hand, so bear with me, because I don't have a fucking stand for this camera, because I'm poor at the moment. So let's turn it down there, and hold on, I'm gonna have to, there we go. Sorry about that. Right. So this is your FC Ultra, or Dual even. Why do I keep calling it Ultra? Yeah, so this is your FC Dual. So what it looks like. Let's get it out of this bastard here. Of course, it's Japanese, so it has to be covered in fucking plastic all over the place. Give me a second. You can have a look at the box. So, there we go. That's what it looks like. So you can see you've got 2 controller ports. A power button, a reset button. It's got 2. My phone just went off. It's got 2 lights on it to tell you if you're playing Famicom or Super Famicom, as if you couldn't tell. And there's its video cables and obviously a power thing. It's very kind of lightweight. It feels kind of cheap actually, but it's got nice little doors on the thing to prevent dust getting in, and 2 controller ports. Let's have a look at the controller. I can't be asked to unwrap this because I'm going to have to put the camera down again to do that. So this is a controller. Obviously it looks more Super Nintendo than Nintendo, because if it didn't look like that, then how the fuck would you play Super Nintendo games, right? And it's got, let's see, it's got your start and select. It's got some lights on it, I think. I don't know what the fuck they are. It's also got turbo and slow, and it comes with its little, it looks like a Super Nintendo connector. I wonder if you could use these with a normal Super Nintendo. I'm going to have to test that maybe at some point. There you go. So that's the controller, and then that's the other controller, obviously. And what we have here, this is the AC. It's kind of nice and small. Some ACs are really obnoxious and have like a box thing. This is just your standard, it's kind of hard to see, kind of standard Japanese AC, not too big. And then some video cables to plug into the TV, which will go into that motherfucker right there later on. So, if I go over here, I bought some games. Let's have a look at some games, right? So, these are 2 I bought recently in Osaka. So we have Romancing Saga, which I've never played before, but I'm aware of the series, and Wizardry 2. I love Wizardry. And then in here, I've got like a fucking. See, I kind of did something stupid. Give me a second. Have a look at some. I can't position that properly. Have a look at Romancing Saga while I open this bag. There we go. So, bear with me. Cool. So here we have Shin Megami Tensei 2. If you're familiar with things like Persona and junk like that, then it's the kind of main series. So I'm a big fan. So I bought the second one. This was 300 yen, and Shin Megami Tensei 1 was like 1,800 yen. I don't know why there's such a price difference. And then we also have Front Mission. I like Front Mission. I've only played it on an emulator though, but I got it for 290 yen, so that was nice and cheap. And then this is, I basically had my friends pick out 2 Famicom games. So this is Star Luster. I have no idea what this is. It was 290 yen, and it's a Famicom game. I've never even heard of this fucking thing. And Choplifter. This was a bit more expensive at 500, and it's got this like, I don't know, teal cart, baby blue. I'm colorblind. I don't fucking know what that is. So yeah, Choplifter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook all this shit up and then come back with a little demo. So let's see it in action. Give me a second.